serves to demonstrate the checklist items that I have included in my project. Level 1, number 1, suitable menu system. You can move between different scenes of my project by using this navigation bar at the bottom. Here is the home, the shop, and then the settings menu, as well as the walking scene. A functional game which is playable on mobile device or mobile simulation in engine. So my app isn't so much of a game as it is a gamified wellness app. However, everything works in the simulated version and on phone. So, for example, if you go into the shop, you can spend money on, for instance, a wallpaper, purchase it, go to the home, decorate, and you can use the one that you've purchased to decorate your home. There's an example of the game play or gamified elements. A basic monetization strategy, if you go up here, this is the in-app purchase screen. This is using dummy logic at the moment, but for instance, if you press the first one, which would cost $1.99, it would give you 1,000 of the in-game currency. Appropriate UI and is functional for use on mobile devices. As I've already demonstrated, all of these buttons work, and they're big enough to be used comfortably on a mobile screen. It does maintain an optimal frame rate on a mobile device. There are few moving elements, so there's not a lot that could experience latency issues or anything like that. Make use of appropriate design patterns and programming practices which consider maintainability and scalability. So an example I have of this, the scalability, I have manager systems which contain all of the information for the game. So an example that I can show is in the shop manager, there is a list of all of the items that can be purchased in the game. These will show up in the shop at some point. You can see the list here. So there are a lot in here already, but this can easily be added to get more items into the game. So there's a name, a description, a sprite, and a slot and a price. And this is all the information that is needed to represent an item and have it purchasable and placeable in the game. And then level 2, some of the ones that I have included. So yeah, as I said, implementation of in-app purchases here. Local persistence of game data. So I have JSON saving and loading for all the information in my game. So as I demonstrated before, we purchased the wallpaper and decorated the house with it. I'll also buy this plant for further demonstration. If we go into decorate mode, you can place the plant. If we save that then, and stop running the project, when it next opens up, it will load with these items placed where they left off because of its saving to the JSON file. So as you can see, the plant is still here due to the saving. In the menu, then there is also a button to delete the user's save data, which will clear the JSON files and essentially allow for it to start again. Retention mechanics. I have a daily reward that happens when a player logs in for a new day. As you can see, it's here in the debug log. For testing purposes, it's difficult to demonstrate that this can only happen once per day, but how it works is in a JSON file, I have a document called daily reward. It stores the date of the last time a reward was claimed. So when the project is loaded up, it will look at this file, and if the date a reward was last claimed is not the same as today's date, it means that the player can receive their daily reward. So they will gain their 200 money, as you can see in the top. Configurable game settings. I've already demonstrated the delete user data button. There's a volume slider as well. There is also a button that would enable push notifications if this were a published app on an app store. And then level 3, so UI scalability. I've shown the decorating mode already, but if I were to buy multiple things like wallpapers and went back into decorating mode, you can see it's now also added to the panel. This is also scrollable, so when you add more furniture, you'll never come a point where you can't see any of it, because you can just scroll along. So it will update as the inventory size increases. And in terms of other extra features, the main selling point of my app is the fact that it is a pedometer. So you have your virtual dog, but you have to look after it by walking in real life by using the pedometer feature. So it's difficult to demonstrate at the moment. I have my phone plugged into my laptop to demonstrate this. If you go into the walking scene, you can see there's a timer at the top, which is the duration of the walk. If I shake my phone at the moment, nothing happens. So this is to demonstrate that the number doesn't just increase on its own. If I then were to run the app on my phone, and then were to shake it, this number would increase to represent the step goals. We've now reloaded the project. I now have it open on my phone. It's still running through Unity at the moment as opposed to the build, so I can show things in editor at the same time. But if I now were to go to the walking scene, as you can see, once again, the timer is moving. But now, if I shake my phone or move around my room, you can see the step counter increasing. I can't obviously show my phone moving in this video, but here at the bottom in the debug log, you can see it's saying step detected. This is because it can see the motion on my phone. For some reason, this functionality through Unity is more sensitive than it is through the build. So if the numbers seem skewed in this video, that's why. But it still quite accurately represents how the steps increase as you move around. So the way I did this was by accessing the phone's accelerometer. It takes the position of the phone in the world and senses the change, and it uses that change in distance to translate it into an integer. So I had to adjust the values and things to make it seem accurate to steps and things like that.